You have the minister. You have the floor.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ministers, Excellencies, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good morning and a very good afternoon. Firstly, let me take this opportunity to thank and congratulate the United Arab Emirates on the excellent arrangements made to hold this summit. Madam Chair, the Maldives is a small island developing state that is made up of low-lying coral islands scattered across the vast Indian Ocean. Our well-being and livelihood depends on the fragile environment that is made up of pristine white beaches and the marine ecosystems with rich biodiversity. Our geographical disparity makes us extremely vulnerable to climate change and its negative impacts. And as an import-based economy, we are vulnerable to external economic shocks that are often out of our control. We in the Maldives, along with every other country, are dealing with one of the greatest challenges in modern history. Our economy and well-being of our people have been critically affected due to COVID-19 pandemic. As an import and international tourism dependent country, the pandemic-related border and travel restrictions would have seriously challenged our food and energy security had the government not been prepared. The crisis also increased our debt burden. As part of our response to COVID-19, the government identified improving socio-economic well-being and ensuring environmental sustainability as vital to preparing for and mitigating the impact of such future crises. This is why we have continued with our plans of conservation and sustainable development. We have shown our commitment to address climate change in our updated nationally determined contribution. We have declared our intention to reach net zero emissions by 2030, provided that we get significant support, both technological and financial, from our development partners. The government has also pledged to designate at least one reef, one mangrove, and one uninhabited island in each of the 20 atolls of Maldives as protected areas. We are designating entire atolls as UNESCO biosphere reserves to model an effective and sustainable management system for atoll ecosystem conservation and sustainable development. Furthermore, we have initiated an implementation of a single-use plastic phase-out plan to ban the import, production, and consumption of certain single-use plastics into the Maldives, and promote the use of sustainable alternatives in the effort to protect human health and vulnerable marine environment of the country through certain policy measures. In addition, in our drive to reach net zero emissions by 2030, we are in the process of installing solar PV hybrid systems in more than 60 islands. Madam Chair, while our mission is decoupling environmental degradation with development, we must realize that national development is synonymous with digital development. The Maldives has one of the highest levels of internet penetration in the region, and we need to utilize this to greater effect. We have prioritized digital transformation as a key foundation of building back better from this pandemic. Under our National Resilience and Recovery Plan, we shall establish a modern government technology agency to drive the digital transformation of the nation. A digital nation identity will be established as a core driver of digital government and economy. A national ID payment system using this digital ID will drive fintech development. Government front office automation and establishment of a government data and application stack are prioritized to quickly move all service applications and delivery online, while expediting digital government development. Establishing key legislation to enable digital transaction and protect data privacy are on our agenda for these 2 years. Healthcare and national care service digitization is central to building national resilience and delivering harmonized health and social services across the many island communities. Madam Chair, our shared culture and values teach us that cosmic system created by the Almighty Allah is both unique and endowed with responsibilities to both our fellow human beings as well as to all living things. Islam teaches us to make the use of knowledge and to make use of reason and good judgment. We must realize that our challenges transcend national borders. We must share our knowledge, resources, and expertise in addressing the global challenges that we face today. And in this regard, we recognize the centrality of the OIC as a platform to strengthen mutually beneficial cooperation between its member states in the field of science and technology, health, education, environment, women empowerment, and other areas. Indeed, we have been put on this earth as stewards. We must then be mindful of our actions and our impacts on the natural environment and the people who depend on it. Madam Chair, let me once again thank the government of UAE for hosting this gathering. I look forward to fruitful discussions over the course of this summit. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you.